Picture this. You're staring at your computer screen at 6 p.m., exhausted from 8 hours of productivity, but you can't point to a single meaningful thing you accomplished. Your inbox is still full, the important project sits untouched, and tomorrow looks exactly like today. You're not failing because you lack talent. You're failing because you spend 60% of your time on work about work instead of the uncomfortable tasks that actually create results. Knowledge workers spend 60% of their time on coordination, meetings, status chasing, and tool switching, while the needle-moving work sits untouched. You're avoiding the work that actually matters because you're hiding behind 3 types of fake work that feel productive but move nothing forward. The first is busy work disguised as productivity. You're spending 209 hours annually on duplicated work, 352 hours talking about work rather than doing it, and convincing yourself these coordination tasks are necessary. You reorganize your digital workspace for the 3rd time this month, update project management tools that nobody checks, and attend meetings where decisions get postponed to another meeting. It feels like progress because you're moving, but you're running on a treadmill. The second is perfectionism masquerading as quality control. Edits in PowerPoint spike 122% in the final 10 minutes before a meeting because you'd rather polish slides than have the uncomfortable conversation about whether this presentation should exist at all. You research for 3 hours to write a 2-paragraph email. You redesign the same proposal 5 times instead of picking up the phone to ask what the client actually wants. Perfectionism isn't about excellence. It's about avoiding the risk of being judged on work that matters. The third is comfort zone tasks that feel important because they're familiar. You answer emails that could wait, attend optional meetings where you contribute nothing, and volunteer for projects that use your existing skills rather than the ones your role actually needs. The average knowledge worker completes 5 hours and 12 minutes of productive work in an 8-hour day. The remaining time goes to email, meetings, context switching, and administrative tasks. Technical individual contributors reach 5 hours 48 minutes. Middle managers drop to 4 hours 18 minutes. You know exactly which tasks would transform your results, but they're uncomfortable, uncertain, or expose you to failure. So you fill your day with work that feels necessary but requires no courage. This fake productivity creates the very overwhelm that justifies avoiding the real work in the first place. Which type of fake work do you hide behind most? The endless meetings and coordination, the perfectionist tweaking, or the comfortable tasks you already know how to do? Comment your thoughts below. Drop your answer in the comments below. Now let me show you the 3-step system that forces you to identify and eliminate these productivity traps. The 6-month test forces you to confront whether a task creates lasting change or just temporary motion. Before you touch any task, ask yourself, if I executed this perfectly, would it fundamentally change my position 6 months from now? Most of what fills your calendar fails this test immediately. The email you're crafting for 20 minutes, the presentation you're perfecting for the 3rd time, the meeting you're attending to stay informed. None of these move you measurably closer to your actual objectives. You spend 103 hours per year in unnecessary meetings because you confuse being busy with being strategic. This test cuts through the illusion by forcing you to separate work that transforms results from work that just fills time. The discomfort indicator reveals which tasks actually matter. The work that moves the needle feels uncomfortable because it exposes you to uncertainty, judgment, or failure. If a task feels easy and familiar, you're probably avoiding the real work. The sales call you keep postponing, the difficult conversation with your team, the project that requires skills you don't yet have. These create the resistance that signals importance. Most of your productive hours go to comfortable tasks that require no courage. The discomfort indicator helps you identify which 5% of your work would create 80% of your results if you stopped running from it. The one thing rule eliminates the ambiguity. Each day, identify the single task that would make the biggest impact if completed, then protect the first 2 hours of your day for that work alone. Not the second or third priority. Not the task that feels urgent. The one task that, if completed, would make everything else easier or irrelevant. Knowledge workers with at least 3.5 hours of daily focus time on their highest impact work produce measurably different results within 90 days. The one thing rule forces you to choose, which means you stop hiding behind everything is important and start admitting which tasks you're actually avoiding. Hit subscribe for more brutal productivity truths. The next video reveals how to eliminate your biggest time-wasting habits.